Man, why is it lagging like that? Okay. So we good? All right, y'all. What's going on, man? Welcome to Tell of the Tape Tuesdays, man. I appreciate y'all as always for tuning in, man. We are excited to announce this show is obviously sponsored by Real Analytics, man. So y'all make sure that go get your IGA score, your max speed score, man. They're doing a great job. Send all your highlights to them. And with today's show wouldn't be possible without them, man. And you guys can use my promo code right there at the bottom. It's going to show all day with the ticker. Get 10% off with my promo code NWOKE10, man. Look, this is a special show, man, because we're actually going to have a player in here. What is Tyreek Jemison want to come on the show? So we're going to break down his film together. He's going to be the first guest. We'll break it down. And the next week, we got a treat for y'all as well, man. We're going to be talking to Coach Rock and breaking down several players from Stevenson program as well next week. So always stay tuned in and tapped in with the show, man. But without further ado, man, let's bring on Tyreek, man. Tyreek, what's good, man?
What's good, Coach? What's good? I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Anytime, man. How's the day going?
It's been great. We had a good offensive practice today, so starting off a great day coming into the week.
Got you, man. Hey, the season's coming along. Already mid-season. That's not hard to believe, senior year.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's coming by fast.
Yes, sir. It is, man, for sure, man. But without further ado, we're gonna bring up your mid-season tape. I can't believe we're already there, man. But we're gonna break it down and just get what you're seeing, man.
Yeah.
Smooth. Let's pull it up. All right, let me blow it up, man. All right, man. So this is the first part. So just like what's going on in this play, Tyreek?
Yes, sir. So yeah, one of his North Cobb. I think this is like the second or third possession of the game. Just a simple inside zone right here. It really was just going through my mind. Obviously, they're in a 3-man front, so I know I'm gonna be solo on that 5 technique, and really just I'm gonna have that one-on-one block. So just dominating that man.
Plain and simple. Now, Tyreek, there's something I want to point out, and I've always been impressed with, but the thing with me that you took the next step forward is that you're punishing defenders now, right? You're able to, in a sense, completely negating the defender out of the play. Talk about the strength and conditioning you worked on all off season in order to kind of get to that level.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely. Like you said, just being able to like finish those blocks. How I wasn't able to like in the past my sophomore year of film. We got on that time, but just like in the weight room consistently, upper body and lower body strength, and get my body, develop. Obviously, I'm gonna have the size on most of these guys, but that doesn't matter if they're strong to you or you guys are about the same strength. And you gotta. So that's where it really starts. On the weight room, you gotta, build up that strength and especially on the block. Once you got the defender on his heels, keep running your feet. So
there you go. So y'all ever want to learn how to be able to take your game to the next level as offensive lineman, man? Tyreek obviously laid it out right there, man. All right, so this one that looks like Hiram.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So you got trips to the left, and you obviously got the single receiver to the right, man. So what's going on here?
So yeah, we call this Lisa. It's kind of like a jailbreak screen. So right here, I try to sell the DN upfield a little bit. Kind of make him believe that he's beating me on a pass rush rep. And then from there, I release him, and then I get to the guy. I mean, that during the trips, I try to get to the number one over the receiver, but I want to get to that kind of safety who's off depth because he just stepped up. So, but really just play like that, and then honestly, getting out there fast, but also remember selling DN upfield, so he doesn't jump the route.
There it is. Let's roll it. Oh man, woo, man, that's a heck of a block right there, man. So underrated part of your, we'll pull it up one more time. Underrated part of your game, Tyreek, is right your mobility, ability to get out, and one thing linebackers and defensive backs they don't want to see is a guy like you coming at them full speed, man. So talk about that part of your game, man, and being able to get to that second level of that defense and make plays.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely. That part of my game that definitely came. Just like I said, come back in the weight room. I feel like the more stronger I got in the weight room, just I got really, really, really more explosive. The coordination came as well. I am feeling lighter on my feet. That I dropped a couple of pounds as well. Still like kind of 310, 315. So I'm feeling really honestly great as far as body wise. I feel like that's that and the coordination and the technique piece is just really helped me a lot. Being agile and being able to block smaller defenders who are more likely going to be faster than us big guys. But, me using my feet and technique and leverage to still smash them on the ground.
100%. Sheesh, man. I mean, bro, this is all the way 10 yards up the field. I mean, so when you got him here, man, what's going through your head when you got him here?
Yeah, so kind of when I got him here, I was like, okay, he's on his heels, and I really wanted to finish this. He's already about 10 yards out. So me and my mind, like I said, just that fourth quarter conditioning that we do. We got to finish the block. That's what we pride ourselves in the O-line, finish the block. So I had to keep running. Whether the play was over with or it was still going, we was gonna get that pancake. So you just finish the block. They didn't want to go down immediately.
Now, Tyreek, obviously, I've been talking to you a little bit, man. I know you said you've had a lot of pancakes, on the season. So, what hypothetically, where is that number at right now?
Hypothetically, I'd probably say that number, probably around like 25, 30.
It's a good amount, man. Only a couple games in. It's a lot. Okay, so talk about this. I believe this is spring scrimmage. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, yes, sir. It's the fall scrimmage.
Fall scrimmage, got you. So, I mean, here, obviously, another part of your game people don't know about, but you play both sides of the ball, man. So, this play, you completely blow up. You get past, obviously, the left tackle, and then you blow up the running back in the backfield. Talk about what's going through your head on this play.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I kind of have a strength call a little late right here, but I'm really supposed to be kind of a little bit more on the side, kind of a 4-eye, but at least I was able to get the call. So, I just slanted immediately inside of that left tackle. And essentially, once I, just beat him so fast, I was kind of shot, so I was kind of expecting something to come, but then I seen that puller. You just nail that puller into the running back, and then tackle the running back on a big fourth down stop, and then just got hyped with the team.
100%. Completely blows up the play. That's crazy. I mean, as y'all see, man, consistent pancakes, man. I mean, completely just negating the defender out of the play. All right, so this one again against Hiram. What's going on here, Tyreek?
Yes, sir. So yeah, this one again against Hiram, just a simple inside zone to the left. I told the guard, I was like, with him being kind of head up, you can still, I feel like I wouldn't need any help. So, just still go to the backer. He did try to give a little punch, but just like once again, just going in that weight room, kind of went in the leverage battle on him a little bit, even though that defensive line is a little short on me, and then running my feet and then completely just taking him out the play.
Hey, another pancake. Okay. All right. I want to break this one down. This is a good one. Not a lot of offensive tackles can do this. So, Tyreek, usually, obviously, you're going up the field, but this one, you're kind of almost like, you correct me if I'm wrong, with your expertise of football, but you're almost like pulling over here to kind of create this lane for your running back. So, what's going on here?
Yeah. So, right here with them being in a 4-man, this is actually kind of like a counter play. So right there, I'm trying to block around that 3-eye, number 80, obviously. And I told the guard, he can just immediately get to that linebacker so we can have a 2-for-2 instead of, wasting 2 blockers on one instead. Kind of just really just – it's like you say reach, but I would kind of say more like a down block, just taking him out of the place. That way my right guard has a clean pull, getting around here, and there's no traffic. So that's kind of like, just annihilating him, taking him out of the play and stuff. See 55 tries that clean pull right there, and
You said 55, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm taking 80 down so far, so 55, and the sniffer tight end 18. They can both have a clean wrap going to those backers. Right here, they kind of messed up a little bit on it, but still, just taking on that 3-tech, just a simple down block.
Got it. All right, man. So what was the assignment here?
So right here, this is kind of like we'll call a short yardage play. It's not really a QB sneak, but we only run this on short yardage. And they obviously put me at guard because I want to be in the middle, get that great push on the nose. So really just just smashing the nose. That's my only goal on this play, getting him immediately out of the play. So that way we can just get the short yardage gain right here.
Gotcha. Good Lord. Y'all both finished them. Man, heavy lifting, man. So let me ask you this, just to learn from you, technically sound wise or technically wise, when you're able to push, there's a lot of it coming from obviously your upper body strength, lower body strength, how are you just able to just mold defenders just at a consistent rate? you would say?
Yeah, 100%. I would definitely say for sure, like they both matter 100%, but like just that initial punch that you can get on a guy coming with the upper body strength, I feel like that helps a lot, getting them knocked back, getting their checks exposed, getting them knocked back off their track. And then like the finishing part really comes with your strength, your lower body to consistently keep running your feet and stepping on their toes so that way you can, eventually pancake them, So it kind of correlates with each other, but starting off, it's gonna determine who gets off the ball faster and who can get inside, the offense line or the defense line, who can get in their chest first. That's who's normally going to match up,
Great explanation. Okay, this is great. Now I want to break this down. Now, to me, Tyreek, this guy looks like he got a little bit more speed on the edge. So this is one of the questions I want to ask you. So you do this beautifully, and I believe it's because of your footwork. But what's the best way if you're going to be against a guy that has a lot of speed? You're in pass pro. You're obviously a bigger guy. How do you slow a guy with a lot of speed and different moves down?
100%. So I would say definitely like my experience going against a speed rusher, I don't really try to set back as far because I know that's what they want. And that's when they start, being able to hit you with tricky spin moves or, dipping rips, giving them space off the line. I feel like I'm a speed guy. I would kind of try to like shorten my kick steps up a little bit and take the fight to them instead of them rushing. And now they have a whole bag of pass rush and speed on you to where they can hit with you. Hit on you. Instead, me going against a speed rusher guy, I try to, take the fight, and shorten maybe like if I normally kick 3 sets, maybe kick like 1 and settle in that first set, keep the fight going early at the line of scrimmage and get hands on him. Because obviously, he's a speedy guy, but looking at this guy, you're not thinking like he can like, bores me or run through my face at any time. So, if I get hands on him first, he's not gonna be able to kind of fight off or just run over me to get to the sack. So really just me taking the fight to him instead of him being able to sell me upfield, counter back inside, all those other deals. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, man. Great explanation. Now, obviously, dominating this rep. Another dominant rep. It's moving them up the field.
Yes, sir.
All right, this one looks like you're going up against a bigger guy, but looks like you're doing that same thing you did before. You're kind of down blocking, if I'm saying it right. So
yes,
what's
sir.
going on here?
So yeah, kind of like you said, down blocking. I remember you showed this clip against South Cobb. They're still in a 4-man as well, but they have the 3 out to the opposite side of me. So right here, I'm down blocking to that linebacker that I'm getting to. And right here, we're running the jet sweep. We call it rip, but it's just a jet sweep to the right. So I'm trying to cut that linebacker off so that way he won't be able to flow across and make that tackle. So you just completely get him out of the play, get out your stance quick, and get hands on the linebacker before they can even get going.
So what's that? Okay. So that springs him loose. Then he's just dealing with the DBs at that point.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, what's going on here?
Once again, right here, this is a pass up right here. They're bringing pressure, obviously, right here. So I told the guard, you're gonna have to take this DN right here. And once again, this guy being kind of a smaller guy, I don't try to kick back as far and give him space to work any moves. So I kind of just set him at the line, get hands on, and then slam.
Completely just locked up with him. Wow. And then for you, Tyreek, just as soon as you get your hands on him, it's pretty much a done deal because your grasp, your strength, your power, they're not getting out of your grasp once you get hands on them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got you. All right, I think this is probably your last play. So what's going on here?
Kind of like once again, just running the ball down their throat. This is kind of it's really a kind of like a buck sweep type of play. So initially, that he's so tight, I don't want to overreach him, and then he kind of peels back inside. So I kind of say like a base block step, and then kind of shoot my hips, on the outside of him towards the end of the rep, and then just sling him on the ground.
Hey, did you block him one-handed? You laughing for real? Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's some great film, man. So let me ask you, as we wrap up, obviously, this segment, just, for you and how you're blocking, how you played so far, through basically the midseason. I want to say, are you satisfied? How would you rate this your performance so far early on?
My performance on it, definitely, I would probably rate it like an 8.5. There's still some things I could do better. Definitely, just a little things, just like, just things such as like pad level, my precision and accuracy, and where I'm punching a guy. Because obviously, like once in the summer, and when I leave to go off to these colleges, everyone's going to be a lot better. So the little things are going to matter once you get there, and that's probably why I'm grading myself 8.5, because obviously I'm dominating here, but I still want to dominate with good technique. So that way, when I do go to the next level, going against better guys, it'll be easier for me because I already have the technique, the proper technique, and not just just using bad technique, but winning just because I'm so much better than some of these guys.
I think you brought up a great point. Obviously, having the right technique, not going on bad technique to beat guys that you're much better than. So, for you, are you doing more rep? I know you have a lot of practice and stuff like that in school, but are you doing those training reps on the weekends? Like what are you doing to kind of combat that? Are you watching more film? How are you just making sure you always technically sound?
100%. So yeah, definitely watching more film. Obviously, I always watch film of the opponent I'm going against. And then Saturdays after that game, those are kind of my rest days. So I'll probably go on a visit or either tell my family. But then Sundays we're back to work at the school. I'll get working by myself. I'll start out with probably some cardio, and then I'll get some skills in. I normally get pass and run, and then after that, recover again. So take an ice bath that Sunday, and then Monday, get the ball rolling with the team. We get in for film, work hard in the weight room during first block. So, everything is great.
For sure. Last two, and I'll let you go. Just what do you want to accomplish the rest of the year? I know we had the midway point. I know we obviously talked about kind of just your rating was for 8.5, being more technically sound, but just for you individually and as a team, what else you want to accomplish as the year kind of goes to that midway point?
Yeah, 100%. As a team, I think we're starting to get it together. We still got some little pieces that we can fix. And obviously, you were at the practice, so you can kind of tell. But definitely make the playoffs and, make a deep run in the playoffs, which I believe we can do if everybody locks in on our team. And then for me personally, probably my goals is, for one, definitely don't get injured this year. And for two, just keep dominating. Big game going up, big game coming in against McEachern this week. So, ready to dominate some better guys, I guess, that I'll be going against. And then really just, keep doing what I'm doing. Get some more pancakes, and definitely don't let up a sack this year. So
there you go. Last two, or a last one, double-sided question though. One, just your thoughts so far on just Kentucky football, how they playing so far early on in the season.
Yes, sir. I feel like we are playing good. A lot of people slept on us offensively. Kind of wondering, how it would be in the quarterback position. But I think we played good. I haven't been able to get up to a game yet, but I will be getting up to a game soon. I'm at least go to at least two. But even like in the Ole Miss game, I think we played really good. Just a lot of turnovers happening in the end and stuff. But still, like I'm definitely okay with that loss. It's not like we're just falling apart. So I feel like we're great. And obviously how I feel about Kentucky, I'm fired up to get there, being an early grad. So I can't wait to dominate. And then what better else to do it in the SEC? So
100%. And last one, obviously I know you were there, but just describe. I'm not going to ask you no recruiting question, but just describe the atmosphere, man. Being there at Georgia Tech, seeing that upset as a recruit, just seeing them storming the field, and just being that probably one of the best games of the season so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I've been telling like a lot of the recruiters and analysts, definitely Georgia Tech is not the same. Georgia Tech, they come with a lot of juice and a lot of passion this year. I've obviously been knowing Coach Wade a lot in this recruiting process, and he always would tell me that the main thing we take seriously at Georgia Tech is how tough you are. And I feel like they definitely showed that that Saturday, just coming out tough. Things didn't go their way, but they didn't crumble and fall apart. And, the defense playing lights out with a lot of stops. So, honestly, I love, like he's kind of saying, the atmosphere, the energy about it. It was great.
100%. Well, Tyreek, man, I appreciate you coming on, man, breaking down your film with me, bro. I'm gonna try. I've been trying to hit up some guys. I'm gonna come get some film on you. Worst case, I'm gonna come out. So I'm trying to work through my schedule, man. But I do plan to see you at least at some point this year, man, in person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds good, Coach. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. See you soon.
Yes, sir. See you, Coach.
All right. There goes Tyreek Jemison, man. Appreciate him obviously coming on the platform and obviously, gracing us with his presence, man, and breaking down this film alongside with him, man. So definitely appreciate that. I don't know why it is showing up like that. Well, I don't know why it shows that. Whatever. It is what it is, man. But let's go ahead and continue, man. The tell and tape, man. We got several more players we got to go through today, man. So I'm going to start off with quarterbacks. Go back to the quarterbacks, man. Make sure, like I said, y'all like, comment, subscribe. And actually, let me get this link in here for y'all real quick. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. Hold on. It's not going to let me do it. But let me put that in the thing. Oop, wrong one. Here we go. Hold on one sec, y'all. Boom. All right, that's going at the bottom, and then anybody's watching on the tube. Like I said, man, show brought to you by Real Analytics, man. As y'all can see right there, man. Make sure y'all obviously get that there. I got some. Here it is. Show comments on stage. Let's take that off. All right, but I'll put that down below, man. Y'all go check that out, man. Obviously, for any of the high school athletes, man, you get 10% off with that NWilkin10 code, man. So check it out. IGA score and max speed, man. I appreciate the collab also with them. All right, let's keep rolling, man. We got more film to analyze, man. We're going with CJ Peoples, man. Outstanding quarterback for the South Gwinnett Comets. So let's see what we're looking at and how he's been performing so far this year. Like, they got the pressure in the face. Oh, what a lofter. I mean, that's an excellent throw. All right, so obviously you see the team, they're coming with a blitz, right? I hate when it doesn't let me stop it. Hold on one sec, y'all. All right, but the team's coming with a blitz, as y'all can see early on. So this is what he's looking at, 1-2. He's releasing the ball right here, right? So, again, this is an underrated throw because it's an anticipation throw, right? Because what he's looking at, the guy's not even open. He is all on him, but he's going to lead him to a point, which is all the way over here, and basically throw him open. As y'all can see, this is the guy he's throwing to. He's not open. So that's where you see the next level of his game. He can throw somebody open, which I also like and appreciate. See? Right there, he's starting to get a little bit of separation. The ball's already gone, but look at him throw him open with a pinpoint dot throw. I mean, you can't throw no better than that. That's not bad coverage. It's good coverage. That's just a better throw, right? And then at that point, you just have to tip the cap. I'm saying go tip the cap to him. All right, here he is again. Good protection. Another deep ball throw. Good mechanics. Hit him in stride yet again. No surprise. Great angles. Here's again a spring game. Another nice throw on the sideline. Obviously, great job setting the feet right there. Another looks like, I think this was the fall scrimmage. Let's see. And again, I mean, what I like here, this defensive line that y'all going to see next week, it's elite, bro. Like, Stevenson has one of the best. When you look at Amari Green, you look at Sergio Mason, you look at KJ Green, who's a 5-star, right? Them boys is good. So they can rush forward and get to you. And as you can see there, here comes the pressure. Peoples does a good job getting out of the pocket, rotating to the left side, right? And then boom, look at the throw. Nice angle, right? Throwing it right past this sight line right here where this cornerback is, or linebacker, I guess you could say, into his open man. So nice throw right there, escaping the pressure, staying in phase, finding your target, and throwing him the ball. All right, here he is again. Here comes that pressure. Look at him escape out the pocket, right? And look, always, Peoples is always looking downfield, right? Never rattled. Again, elite defensive line. We know how special it is. He sees this guy. He's open. Look at him square up them shoulders. Boom. Nice throw. Little arm ankle. Look at that zip coming off that ball on third down. Hitting his receiver right there. Look at that. Boom. Pinpoint throw right in the chest. First down. I mean, that's what you want to see. And again, you're seeing the dual threat escapability of him. So that's, again, that's stuff that you want to see. Again, here comes the pressure. Good job of eluding. Spin move. Another spin move. Come on, man. Stop playing with him, right? Just making something out of nothing, right? There's nothing there. Pressure's coming. They're all over, right? Boom. Break that one tackle. 2 tackles, right? 3 tackles. Come on, man. 4 tackles, basically, in order to get the first down. That's what you want to see your quarterback be able to do, be able to do it at a high level. And here I think this is against Dutchtown. And then boom, we get a little QB power. Like it, right? Alec going left, break the tackle, hit to the right. Good move. Only thing I would change there, I would have kept running because Peoples had speed to him too. I got a chance to see him in the spring. Like right here, boom. Once he makes him miss, keep trusting your speed, bro. Trust that speed. Get all the way there to the pylon. I wouldn't even like stutter step or nothing. You're faster than this guy. Keep going all the way. I think he would have scored. Only critique so far. You know what I'm saying? Only critique so far. Other than that, I think it's been some stellar film so far. Hold on, I did not see that one. Let's see. Let's go back. All right, here he is right here. Boom. Cool, calm, collected. Good throw in motion. Over the outstretched arms of the defender. Nice pinpoint throw yet again. All right, boom. Here he is. Pocket. Good footwork. And that's the other angle of it, as you can see. You know, laser sharp right past the defender. All right. Here it is against Stevenson. Here comes that pressure. We gotta look at that one again. Okay, so they're wearing white. Stevenson's wearing that gray. All right, let's see. Here comes that pressure. Square up. Yeah, and that's not an easy throw either. I'll go ahead and put that out there because, like I said, if he throws too far inside, any of these guys can go and try to snag that ball. But does a really good job squaring up his shoulders, hitting it right up here. Again, it looks like an easy throw, but when you have these defenders here, if you don't throw it and loft it over them, that's a pick. So another good throw. Like I said, the receiver is hit right in stride. He didn't have to, go over top, high pointed, nothing. Hit him right in his chest, which is what you want to see. And boom, because that blitz. Good throw yet again, man. Taking that pressure, don't matter. Another laser sharp throw against the blitz. So the blitz does not affect him. Boom, here's again. Boom, nice run. Pump fake, love it. Again, perfect. That's how you make a defense bite. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot there, right? Let's just first look. Yes, he could get it out to him. Say, hey, I'm not gonna do that. The defender's there. I'm gonna use my God-given talent and ability. I'm gonna pump fake to this guy, fool this linebacker right here, and I'm taking off. Showing my speed. Yes, sir. Getting that first down. Love to see it. All right, and here he is again. Boom, look him step up in that pocket. Keep his eyes down the field. Another nice throw right at the sticks. You let your playmaker do what he do. And boom, here it is again. Get it out quick. Obviously, that's open right there, but good job right here because the defender comes up. Here comes that pressure from that defensive end. Obviously, the tackle here gets beat, sees it, steps up in the pocket, take off, show your God-given ability, man. On second down, get a nice game, man. That's what you want to see. Smart play, not turn over the football, take over the defense give you, using your God-given ability. What you want to see. And boom, here he is again, stepping up. Nice throw yet again. Love to see it. One more time. Boom, right here. Let's see where he throws it at. Yeah, great throw. Right, because you don't want to lead them too much. You want to throw too far inside or it's a pick. So right over the defender. Good throw. One-on-one. You let your playmaker make the play. All right, great film right here. Let's check this out. In the red zone, how will he look? All right, a little fade ball. I like it. Right, and the reason I like it, because this is technically double coverage, right? He's beat, but here comes that safety. Look where he places the football, right? Right over here, right? All can get it, but he places it right over here. Only where the receiver can get it. And obviously not allowing the pick. Love to see that. One more time, don't like his first read, goes through the progression. That's a good job right there, right? Because right here he wants to go here. Didn't like the first read, steps up in the pocket. Let me hit this read right here. Boom, nice pinpoint throw yet again, man. All right, we'll look at two more. All right, boom, let's see. Nice throw, out route, in stride, 1, 2, 3, set your feet, go. Let's see. Set the feet again, another little out route. I like to see. We'll look at one more. All right, a little bit of that motion. Again, see that screen right there. Trusting, obviously, your eyes, selling that and going. So I would say, man, solid film, to say the least. I think he's doing a good job. Not turning over the football, take what the defense gives you, showing your dual threat ability, hitting your receivers in stride, pinpoint accuracy, solid film, and I give him a solid A-, man. I think he did a really good job on the film. I know South Gwinnett still figuring things out. I think from your quarterback position, you have to feel very satisfied about what he's doing and how he's taking care of the football, man. So shout out to CJ Peoples, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. I really like the film. But all right, man, we got a good one, man. I've continued to hear about this kid a lot, man. Hold on, let me get the people I've already done out the way. Give me 1 second. So I don't want to do people multiple times. All right, so we've already done Tyreek. We've already done CJ. All right, let's go to my guy from Cedartown, man. Keep hearing about this kid, man. His name is Jaylen Johnson, 2027. They saying he's next up. We know about Tay Harris out there. We know what obviously he's been doing. And great, my link doesn't work. How great is that? All right, 1 sec, y'all. I'm going to have to go on his Twitter page and find it. All right, here we go. Yep, perfect. Mid-season junior highlights. Let's roll it. All right, forget the commercial. All right, here we go, man. So like I said, this is the one they're saying that's next up, man. Jaylen Johnson, man. I've been hearing a lot about this kid. All right, so let's see. All right, nice pitch and catch. Okay, let's see what route he ran right here. All right, a nice little post route. Nothing too crazy, showcasing the speed. Taking off for the tub. All right. Solid, solid. Ooh, okay. I like that route. All right. Smooth. Smooth little route run. Boom up the field right there. Passes a little safety. Breaking the tackle right there. Nearly scoring. Okay. Solid. All right, here we go. I want to see him at DB. Playing that slot. Oh, it's too easy, man. Good job right there, though. I like how he's disciplined in that zone. Let's see. Right here, just reading the quarterback's eyes. I mean, it's great, right? Because he's always responsible for this guy, but he knows he wants to get it out quick. Seeing our sideline. Obviously, he doesn't see him with the pressure. Boom. Take advantage of him. Get that pick, man. And you know what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to take it all the way. Couldn't quite get there, but nice play. Reading the quarterback's eyes. Making a play on the ball. That's what you want to see. Let me reel that one back. I think he's right here on this one. Okay, so playing that slot position. All right, staying in phase. Good coverage right there. Okay, looks like here he is here. I like the speed. Little cut up right there. All right. Solid play. Cameraman didn't help you out. Tough to see, man. But I can see the blazing speed a little bit with the ball in your hands, man. I like to see that. I like to see that. Okay, here he is right here, y'all. Use my ticker. All right. Showcasing that speed again. Looks like he gets the touchdown. Okay. Solid. All right, here he is right here. All right. Nice tackle on the open field. Just getting him short of the sticks. Solid. All right, here we go. Kick return. Okay. Uh-oh. Little move up the field. Okay. Solid return. Nice cut ability. All right, here he is here. Okay, I like the versatility. Coming in like he's rushing. All right, getting off that block. I like that. All right, staying on him. Okay. Good job helping contain right there, not letting him get to his spot. All right, here's again one-on-one tackling. Not bad. Okay. That's it. I think that is his film. So, I'm going to be honest. I see some things I like. I see some things you can work on as well. Right? So, I'm going to give you B-. I think the future's bright. People going to like you off the bat anyway because you're 6'4". Right? So that helps out a lot. I like the impact plays in the special teams. That's a positive for me. I like how you're able to affect the game in multiple ways. You got to be able to do that at the next level. I like the ability to, play in coverage as well, reading the sideline of the quarterback. Just with your film, you're going to need more impact plays in terms of not special teams, but like either side. I know they play you on both sides of the ball, which I've seen it on offense, but defensively, right? Big hits, you know what I'm saying? Forced fumbles. You know what I'm saying? When you got your hands on a guy how you had, getting through blocks, right? Being able to, if the play's coming to your side, blowing it completely up, right? So those are things that teams at the next level are going to want to see. And I know it's a guy that you look up to, and I'm going to use him as an example. Look up Tate Harris' film from high school with Cedartown. Just look how he's blowing up plays. Look how he's making plays on the ball as you were doing, obviously, in your film. Continue to use that to get better and better. I don't even think you're scratching the surface of your potential, but just having bigger impact splash plays on your film is going to help you out a lot, I think. And just continuing to, play at a high level, making those plays, tackling with some of the best of them. Because if you could tackle and you got the ball skills coupled with that, and you got already the intangibles with the measurables, 6'3", 6'4", already over 170 some pounds. It's going to go a long way for you. And I can see the positional flexibility and versatility you got. But now it's just making those plays consistently and having to come up where you're like, whoa, this kid is constantly making plays. That's all I would say. So be mindful, because I really think you could be an A player, but I want you to take the next jump in some of them areas. That's my honest assessment. That's my thoughts. But obviously, bright future ahead, man. But all right, let's keep it rolling. That was Jaylen Johnson. All right, let's stay with the DB room. Let's go to Nash Johnson from McEachern, man. We're hearing a lot about this name as well. He's been getting a lot of buzz in the recruiting world. A lot of people was tapped in with him. So let's check him out. Okay, this is not the right one. Hate when that happens. Nope. Bear with me, man. I got the wrong film. Hold on. I have to go to his Twitter handle and find it. Okay, where is his film? Okay, here we go. He got his 3-game highlights. We'll just look at that one. All right. And actually, like I said, y'all, he's a guy that's just beginning to blow up. He already has Pitt, Mississippi State, Georgia Tech recently offered him. Alabama offered him back in the summer. So the kid is becoming quite a name, to say the least, man, on the circuit, man. So he's been doing his thing, man. So we're gonna pull him up. Obviously, talk about the film, man. So let's take a look. All right, right here playing that boundary corner. So they're playing that zone, right place, right time, man, and dragging the feet. Pretty heads up play, man. Tips and overthrows for the defense. You got to have that. I think he's over here, right here. Okay, he's playing press. Let's see if he presses the receiver or free release. Let's see what we got here. Nope, does a little bit of a press like that. Same thing, tips and overthrows. You see the athleticism, man. Like he's all the way on this side of the ball and being able to go make a play on the ball right there against Marietta. That's what you want to see. All right, once again in that press formation, right? Good press on the line. Just making it tough, man. I like that. So you're already showing that he can play some man, right? Staying in phase right here with the receiver. And then when the ball comes, making a play on the ball. That's what you want to see. All right, here it is in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here against Walton. Again, in that press formation. Boom, free release. So now he's responsible for this guy, that crosser. So good job knowing his assignment, right? Because they're running a little eye candy right here, right? This guy's going to cut in, this guy's going to cut around. So that's the kind of confuse McEachern. But we know they got some of the best DBs that you can find. So good job knowing that, passing him off to this guy that's playing that slot, and then staying in phase with him on that wheel and just taking it away, making it a tough catch, man. That's excellent coverage right there. And here is at the bottom of that screen right here. Same thing, staying in phase, man, making it a tough catch for the receiver. All right, another press. Good job getting the hands on him. And again, man, just in phase, making it a tough catch. I like the physicality he plays with. Look at that. Ooh, look at the hands, man. I love it. Right? Staying in phase 5 yards, get your hands off. Get back into phase with the receiver. I mean, that's excellent, man. It's exactly what you want to see. Top tier corner for a reason, man. Okay, here he is here. Let's see what happens. All right. Here he is. He should score on this play. Woo! I don't know, man. We might have to get real analytics on this one, man. Seeing that speed and how you tracked him down, because that's a game-saving touchdown. Well, not game-saving, but that's a touchdown-saving tackle, right? Because right here, he takes a terrible angle. This guy, number 8, is one-on-one in space. He should score here. But obviously, you can see that speed, catch it right here, and him go run this play down. And again, this is a great play. I'm glad he put this on his film because it's underrated. You don't always see DBs do that or players. But if you can go run down a play, coaches love that because, one, that shows that you care, and 2, that shows that you're going to go hustle on plays. So that's what they want to see. So I think he did a great job there showing that, man. All right, so this one, I think he's playing a little bit of zone. Let's see. Run play against Gainesville. Obviously, that was in the scrimmage. Najeh Newkirk. Yeah. Now that's a great tackle. That's one of the best backs in the country. And look at him get one-on-one. Obviously, let him square up the shoulders. Good tackle. Not just looking for the big hit. Look at him wrap him up right here by the legs, man. That's a great tackle. Not all corners like the tackle either. Oh, love that. Yeah. Yeah. Solid hit again. Play wasn't even coming to him, but just making a play, right? Completely shuts down his person, right? So a 2 for 2, right? Shutting him down, getting physical with him. Boom. And then seeing the shallow crosses coming his way, right? Go make a play, right? Because if you don't make the play, then it's up to the safety to do it. But look at him go, stop him in the tracks right here. Okay, boom. I got to stop him. He get all this green grass. Boom, let me go make a play. Let us see it. All right, the final one-on-one against Marietta. You got a little stutter and go. Look at him stay in phase. Oh, come on, man. Woo. Yeah, this kid is special, man. This kid can play. Yeah, I mean, you see it right here. Boom, stay in phase. He's trying to get him, right? Backpedaling a little bit. Look at him square back up. Right, don't let him get over top of you. Look at the ball and look at him turn his head. So many young DBs do not turn their head, right? As soon as they get beat, they go and try to like defend against with their head behind them. Goes, knows the ball's about to come, see the receiver's eyes light up. All right, let me turn my head, make a play on the ball. Excellent film, man. I give him a solid B+. This is some great film. A kid can play at a high level. Kid is special, man. Bright future ahead, man, for sure. And I know he's getting trained and coached by some of the best, man. So shout out to him, man. This was some excellent film from Nash Johnson. All right, let's go to McIntosh now. Get some love to Brandan Riley, obviously a player, senior, for obviously the Chiefs. He's been doing his thing this season. We know this caliber of talent he is. Underrated guy, but he's been doing his thing to say the least, man. Uh-oh. Here we go. Pause that. Let's see. All right. So pay attention to number 1. Let's watch the full skill set. Little flat route. Obviously getting open. Easy money touchdown right there. Let us see it. All right, here we go. In the red zone. Same thing. A little out. Defense falls asleep. Another easy touchdown in the red zone. Solid. Showing that route running ability is back. Flat, and then obviously an out route right here getting the ball. Showcasing the speed. Easy. Another easy touchdown for him. Let's see it again. In that red zone. See how many got in that box. We got 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 in the box. Spread out. One-on-one with a backer. A little eye candy right there. Easy touchdown yet again. Running some good schemes, some good plays for sure. Okay, here he is. Here looks like on defense. Nice big hit right there. Showing that physicality as a back. But just on the defensive side of the ball. That one was hard to see. Let me see. I couldn't really see that. Okay, here he is. I think he's right here. Can't really see nothing right there. I would say one-on-one tackle. Excellent form tackle again. Getting them down, not letting them score. That's what you want to see. All right, right here playing that safety spot. Ball comes to the side. One-on-one tackle. Can you wrap up? Yes, he can. Okay. I like it. Playing some of the most physically demanding positions. I mean, it's obviously both of those. Running back, linebacker, safety. I love that, right? Is he a guy that just bounces all the time? Or can you run in between the tackles? You see him running between the tackles, right? Boom, well blocked up. Looking to follow his hole. Look at the vision. Right? Run up right there. Boom. Put your head down, running between the tackles. Give me a nice gain over 15, 20 plus yards, man. And then it's the versatility, piece I like, right? Almost runs routes like a receiver, right? Right here, he's playing out of the slot. So in the slot, nice route just over the middle, nothing too crazy, man. Just getting open, getting the sideline of that zone. Easy play right there. And love that, showing the ability to block. This is great because obviously the next level, they don't want you just to be dynamic with the ball in your hands. They don't want you to be able to catch the ball in the backfield. They want you to be able to pass, protect too. But look at Tennessee in their backs. Their coach, Darrell Sims, expects them to block. Now, obviously, right there, good job setting the edge. You know what I'm saying? Helping out. Same thing here, showing the ability to set that edge. Spring your running back free. Don't hold. Obviously, excellent job right there. And then right here, one-on-one, making a nice tackle, helping out his teammate. Solid. All right, here we go. A little pitch play. Oh, okay. Truck the defender right there. I like that. Boom. Show me you can lay down that shoulder. And look at them just dragging defenders for the first down. Excellent play right there. Hey, man, once again, man, some solid film. Solid film, man. I really like it. A versatile player, obviously, from McIntosh. You ask him to do a lot. Play the safety. Know your position. Know the coverages. Know your roles. Coming down and making tackles in the open field. Or offense, being able to run the ball, catch the ball in the backfield, seal the edge, right? Very versatile player. B-plus film to me. Can do a whole bunch of different things. Really like what I saw from Brandan Riley, man. Probably one of the more underrated backs we definitely have in the state, but continues to trek along, man. Has been doing his thing, man. So that is my thoughts, obviously, on him. All right. Got a couple more to get to before we wrap it up. Let's go ahead and go to another DB, Corneil Mills, another player I've been hearing about a lot. All right, got another ad as always, y'all. All right, man. Corneil Mills plays at an underrated school, man, to say the least. Obviously plays at Central Gwinnett out there in Lawrenceville. So give him a little bit of pub. I like that, man. Let's see what he's playing, right? Plays a little bit back, free release. Good job seeing the ball and good ball skills to go up and go get it. Good move right there. Juking out the defender or the offense. Solid right there. Okay. Here going up against Collins Hill. Let's see. Free release, backpedaling. Ball hangs in the air for a minute. Another good play on the ball again. Okay. King has some pretty good ball skills. Gotta give him credit there. That one's hard to see. Let's see what's got going on here. Forced fumble. Ooh, that was a big hit. Man. Massive. Okay, so the kid likes to hit too. All right, that's good. That's what you want out of your cornerback. Got to be able to hit. Got to be able to come up. Here's again. Boom. Here's that stop and go. Looking at him adjust. I love that. That wasn't even hit. The crazy part, I wasn't even in his zone because he's all the way over here. Right? He has this guy, but being able to see the balls up for grabs in the air and go make a move for the ball. Boom. Go get it. Love to see it, man. Kid has some excellent ball skills. This seems like a natural at the position to me. Just naturally gifted. All right, right here, playing look like he's playing off again. Hard to really see. Cameraman, don't help him out too much. Let's see. It's hard to see him, y'all. But looks like here, once again, just a great ball skill. Seeing the balls up for grabs in the air, playing his zone, go make a play on the ball. Oh, man, Corneil, you can't get caught, though, man. How you get caught? Oh, man. You got to turn that, all that hard work you did, man, you got to return it all the way to the cribbo, man. All right, here he is, one-on-one. Ooh. I mean, again, something they want to see, right? If you're a corner, because this guy's supposed to block him, right? Can you sift through a block, and can you make a play? Boom. Looking to beat him to that spot. Boom. All over him, completely blows up the play. That's what they want to see. Can you open up? Can you wrap up in the open field, man? All right, here he is right here, number 14. Oh, look, a little corner blitz. Bomb. Excellent tackle. Look at that. 1, 2, boom. Pinpoint, just excellent tackle, man. Wow. Love to see it. All right, here he is again here. Good job backpedaling. Once again, look at them eyes. Boom. Just reading the ball, man. Great job reading the ball, making a play. Again, not his assignment, but seeing the quarterback where he's going. And then once the ball's in the air, I mean, Corneil, he's going to go get it. Right here, one-on-one, can he make the tackle? Once again, blows up the play. I mean, this is some excellent film. Giving you a little bit of everything. Only thing we haven't seen is his ability to press. But if he's backpedaling, the ball's coming his way, I mean, like that, once again, in phase with the receiver, taking it away, and then boom, look at him come make a play. I mean, yeah, this is some excellent film. I give that an A. That was solid. I see what you're talking about, Jew. Corneil can play. Corneil just need the right eyes on him. But he's playing at a high level. I think he's special. And that's an A film. I can't really say too much. Only thing we didn't see was just his ability to play press. But what he was doing, I mean, the ball skills, impeccable. Can do a little bit of everything, man. That was some excellent film, man. So solid A for me. But all right, we're gonna keep it rolling. We got Ahmontae Pitts from BT, Blessed Trinity. We know how good of a program they are in 4A. Obviously, it'll be a contender this year. You know what I'm saying, out there in 4A. So let's break down their film as well. All right, man. Another slept-on running back as well, man. Another slept-on back. All right, so let's see. Boom, little run. Nice cut in the middle, and look at that burst of speed, man. Oh, yeah. Love that. Come on. Once you get in open field, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. All right, here he is once again. Let's look at the box. 4 right here. Obviously, a light box. 2 outside, 1 here. Nice block. Look at that. Get to the open field again. Showcase that speed. Another easy touchdown for him. All right, let's look heavy blitzes against a really good team, Prince Avenue Christian. Here comes the blitz. Boom, cut up right up the field, man, and then the speed is just ridiculous. Ooh, look at that cut. Uh-oh, a stiff arm. Yeah, man, I like Ahmontae. Ahmontae can play. All right, look at that burst of speed right there. Boom, look at the cut. Doesn't really decelerate too much. Put that stiff arm on him. Obviously, get a nice game, man. Solid run, man. That's what you want to see out of your back. All right, guys. Here we got kind of looks like 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. But probably going to run that. Yeah. Good blocking. Look at them follow. Turn that burst of speed. Look at him break all them tackles, man. I love it, man. Feel like he's the perfect combination of speed and power in one back. Here we're going against Savannah. Look like Savannah Christian, I would assume. Look, off tackle. Being able to get to the outside again. Turn on the jets. Boom, break the tackle. Get all the way in for the tub, man. Love to see it. Like I said, Ahmontae plays at a high level, man. Bright future ahead for the young man for sure. All right, here it is. I mean, one of the best fronts you'll probably find up against Maris. Motion. It's an off tackle run right here to the outside. Ooh. And that's what they want to see, man. Can you make a defender miss in the phone booth? And he obviously can. Look at that cut. Boom. Shake one side. Look at him dip that shoulder. And then go to the other side, man. That's exactly what you want to see out of your back. Right? Boom. Boy, tackling air. And then look at the speed. Oh, my goodness. Nearly scores right there. I mean, the speed to get loose. Nearly score a touchdown, man. I like the afterburners as well. All right, look at a couple more. Here he is again. Boom. Break that tackle stiff on the defender. Get him off of me, too. All right, we look at a couple more. All right, here he is in the red zone. Motion. Perfect. A little flat route. Solid score. Great play design right there. Getting open. Getting an easy touchdown yet again, man. This will be the last one we look at. We hit the 3-minute mark. A little motion again. All right, let's see what they call. Another run in the pits. Nice cut. Ooh, look at the jump cut ability. But I'll tell y'all what, man. Somebody going to get a really good back. You know, I'm not sure where he's committed right now, man, but Ahmontae can definitely play too. Another kid that has a bright future, great jump cut ability. You see the burst. You see the physicality run between the tackles. You see the stiff arms, right? The ability to make the first defender miss consistently. 1-on-1, hard to bring them down. Kid has really the complete package. The only thing we didn't see was the pass protection. Being able to protect your quarterback, make the blocks. If he adds it to his film, I think it's an A. I'm going to give him a solid A- though. Really good film overall. Another back that can play at a high level coming out of BT, man. Probably one of the more slept-on backs we have in the 2026 class, if I had to say, man. But bright future ahead for that young man. Can do a lot, of things, and I really enjoy watching his film. But, all right, let's keep it rolling. All right, so that is Ahmontae. We got a couple more to get through. Got 3 more before we wrap it up. All right, man, let's go Jamel Davis. Let's see. I want to do the man justice. I don't think he has a full highlight film. Let me check his Twitter. Okay, here it is. I think he sent it. I just sent his profile. So we'll look through a couple, y'all. I haven't got a full highlight film yet. But we'll just look at a couple. All right, so middle of the screen right here. Let's see, man, coming fast. Oh my goodness, boy. Woo! And that's what I mean when I talk about impact plays. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Exhibit A, right? Look where he comes from, and look how he sees, already knows not disguises, but dissects this play. Know it's going to be a little screenplay, and completely gets over the blocks and blows that up for a fumble. I mean, that's pinpoint, excellent right there. Here's again playing that safety spot. Here comes that play again. Boom. Oh my goodness. Woo. Boy plays with his head on fire. Lords. All right, here's again playing kind of that slot corner. Plays coming his way. Excellent time. And I like too how he didn't interfere with the pass. Perfect, exquisite time. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he's right there. All right, here's again 1-on-1. Another excellent tackle in the open space. Lords. Here he is again in that slot corner. Here comes that blitz. Bam! Same thing here is again. Good job sifting through. Nice open field tackle. He's again playing that slot corner. Play coming to his side. Bam! Another nice hit. Boom. So here he is again. Here comes that run. Another nice hit in open field. Red zone. Sift through the blocks. Bam! All right, so that's that film. Let's look at Parkview real quick. I'm already seeing, though, a kid that can hit hard, make plays. I mean, what's not to like on this film so far? All right, here he is against Parkview. Again, playing that single high safety look. Plays coming his way. Love it, bro. Great ball skills. Just separating the player from the ball. Alexa, stop.
is Spanish, but
Hold on,
language
y'all.
learning.
All right. As y'all can see, like I said, just separating the man from the ball in the best way, not interfering at all. 1-on-1, got to make the tackle. Another nice hit. If you don't hit him there, I think he scores. Boom, he is again here, playing that high. Boom, here goes the running back trying to get through. Help finish him off. Oof. Lord, man. I mean, I don't think I've seen a hard hitter like this in quite a long time. I mean, this kid is just moving. This will be the last one we look at. Exit out some of these tabs while this is going. All right, same thing. That high. Here comes the play to his side. Another nice hit. Go form tackle, stop him right in his tracks. All right, here comes that. Coming over. Let's see where he's at. Coming to his side again. Woo. Yeah, I think I've seen all I need to see, man. Look at one more. Yeah. That's an A, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Once he puts it all together, I mean that's an A. We gotta look at what year he is, because that film is off the charts. Let's see. And he's only a freshman. So I don't know if that I believe that might be JV ball. I don't know what he's playing right now, but if he puts that to the next level of varsity ball, or if he is playing varsity ball, that's high end. I think it's JV ball though. But that's some pretty solid film. If he continues to take that and elevate his game, he's already 6 foot, 160, hard hitter, can play different positions. Obviously plays the ball well in the air. Solid film, brother. I say Jamel, it's only a matter of time, brother. Keep doing your thing. Really solid film. You'll only get better and better. And you're playing in one of the best defensive systems you can play in under head coach Drew Swick, man. So that's solid. You get an A from me, brother. A. All right, man. We're going to go international. Or not international, sorry. We're going to go statewide with this one. This is Daveon, Surry. Got to get him some love, too. Fort Wayne, Indiana, man. So I know they don't always probably get the love that they deserve, man. So we're going to show him a little bit of love today looking at some of his film, man. All right, look at this one right here. All right, here he is again. Playing that corner spot. Pretty solid, sticky coverage. Obviously what you want to see. Right here showing the athletic ability. Nice cut. Open field. Solid gaining. Right here's 1-on-1 in the boundary. Good job right there staying in phase. Solid. Right here playing that X position. Good block on the outside. Okay, that's what you want to see. Springing them free. Solid. Most receivers don't show that, Daveon. So, hey, college coach can appreciate that. He's again playing that corner, staying in phase. Nice sticky coverage. Taking away the lane. That's solid. All right, pump return. Can you be a playmaker, right? Can we use you even if you corner or receiver? Can you be a weapon on special teams? Right? So pretty solid game. Obviously right there. All right, we'll look at one more. Obviously highlight. Let's see. After this ad, I'm assuming. All right, here he is. All right, playing that corner spot or off coverage. Good back pedal. Getting in phase with the receiver. Solid. Okay, this is a good one. Here we see some press. You press him off the line. Good coverage. Then 1-on-1 can come up and make a play. Nice solid tackle on the open field. Playing a little receiver right here. A little free release. Nice catch. All right, here's you're playing a little bit of that slot. Okay, blocking, perimeter blocking on the outside. Springing his teammate free. Pretty solid right there. Again, another thing they want to see. And then can you defend? Can you defend against it? Nice solid play. Not getting confused from the eye candy, making a play on the ball. Right here playing that slot. Good back pedal. So I can see right here. Plays coming deep. Turn your head. That's excellent. Excellent job right there. I say solid B, man. Solid B. I'll give you solid B for the film, man. Keep working, keep grinding. Bright future ahead as well, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're in Fort Wayne, so keep doing your thing, brother. But solid B film. Definitely got things you can work on, clean up, but definitely was thoroughly impressed. Pretty good film. Like I said, brother, just keep on working, man. All right, let's see. I think I sent one to myself. All right, here it is. Last one is Thaddeous Tilman. I think he recently just updated his film as well. He's from Tucker High School. And I guess we'll stay on X for this one. Cut off that because we're not trying to get copyright. No Surry Bob. All right, last set of the film. All right, let's see. Playing for Tucker High School. 2027 running back, so a junior. Got time to go. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Last set of film. All right, let's see. Right there, good vision, good burst. Break that tackle, get to the second level. Excellent job right there scoring the touchdown right there at Halford Stadium. Here's again. In between the tackles, get cut outside, making defenders miss. Boom, turning on the Jets yet again. Nice long run. Striding it out. I like it. All right, here it is again. Boom, nice little wheel route right there. Defense falls asleep. Dang. I think he did enough to score, I think. All right, same thing right here. A little off tackle, make that the first defender miss. Showcase that speed, beat the linebacker to the outside. Easy touchdown with exactly what you want to see. Here he is again here. Nice off tackle run again, and just too easy for him. So I'm liking the burst of speed that he got. Being able to bounce it outside, beat defenders right here. Same thing, making the defense going in between the tackles. Come on, man. Oh, man. Love to see that right there. One more time. Right, one defender, two defenders, three defenders, four defenders, trucking somebody. That's what you want to see, man. You want to see a good physical bell cow back with a burst of speed. Obviously, he possesses that. Same thing again. Nice off tackle, making the defender miss in the hole in the phone booth. Another defender miss, trucking him again. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We got a lot of talented 2027 backs, right? Got Braden Tyson, Andrew Beard in the state, Kevin Hartsfield, 2028. But this kid right here, I like how he plays, man. I like how he plays, man. Another nice physical back with a great burst of speed, good vision, good cut ability. Right here, making the defender miss. Another solid run. Nice 20-yard gain. All right, boom, another run. Right, here comes that defender, make him miss. Stay on your feet. And right here in, obviously, the red zone, keeping your legs turning right there, not going down. I love that. That's not easy to do, man. Not easy to do. All right, here he is again. Boom, make the defender miss. Use that burst of speed. Nice solid run again. Ooh, nice jump cut. Ooh, man. Kid cuts well, too. I like the cuts. Watch him cut right here, making the defender miss again. All right, get a jump cut. Right there. Boom. Jump cut. Another cut right there. Nearly runs him over. Boom, nice block. Love that. Hey, I'm glad you did that, man. Show that you can block right there, one-on-one on the island. And obviously sprung your quarterback free before you can make that throw. Love to see that. Running backs don't do that enough. Same thing right here, blocking out here on the perimeter for your quarterback, not letting the defender get close to him. Another solid film. That's what all running backs should show. Can you pass protect? Can you pass block? All right, nice little play right here in the flat. Same thing. All right, his quarterback again now, making a nice block again, springing him free. Solid. I like it, man. Solid film, brother. I give you a solid B. I think you got a lot that you can possess. Want to see you finish a couple more of those runs, not physicality-wise. Physicality-wise, I think you're finishing them. I think just finish them in terms of turning them into touchdowns. Show the pass protection, which obviously I like to see. Want to see you a little bit more and kind of catching the ball in the backfield. Sometimes that might not be in the scheme of the offense. So nothing you can show there. But continuing to show that if you can. Your ability to catch the ball as a receiver. Continue to pass protect as well. and obviously solid film, man. So I give you a solid B, man. But that's going to wrap us up for the night, man. And obviously, we appreciate our sponsor, Real Analytics, for sponsoring the show. Remember to use that 10% off of Real Analytics with Woken 10. Submit your highlights to them, man. They send it off to a whole bunch of colleges all over the country, and get a chance to obviously get featured for your film, man. But appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate Tyreek Jemison, Kentucky commit, for coming on the show, breaking down the film together, man. And as always, man, we'll be back with another one next Tuesday night to Tell the Tape Tuesdays, man, breaking down film from all over the country. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.